Hey guys, so I picked up the Kumaka... How do you pronounce that?
Kumakatok
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 Oh. The Kumakatok. Or the Kumakatok. I don't know. Let's just skip the name for now. So I picked up this gun from the gunsmith vendor, and this is pretty much the best roll you could probably get on this gun. I would say rangefinder might help, but I'm pretty certain that you can't even get that on Omalon guns. Icarus might be good. I don't know if you can get that on Omalon guns, but if you can, you might want to wait for that roll. But if you don't want Icarus and you're holding onto your package from last week for a better roll, this is pretty much the best roll for PvP. You might just want to go ahead and pick this up and then pick up another package. Typically when comparing hand cannons, I would compare it to Hawkmoon, but it's in a different impact type, so I'll just compare it to Thorn and Waterstar. Thorn has a crazy amount more range and less base stability, but it doesn't really need that stability. The Waterstar, depending on if you choose brace frame or reinforced barrel, has either less range and a lot more stability, or a little bit more range and less stability. I'd say even that just little bit more range would actually be more beneficial over the stability that this gun has, because this gun could definitely use a little more range. As far as Last Word goes, it almost feels like this gun has more ghost bullets than Last Word, even though Last Word has less range by a pretty good bit. It doesn't make much sense. It's got a range stat of about 39 after factoring in rifled barrel, and that's not great. If you want to know more about hand cannons and range, you can watch my video on that. I'll link it in the description somewhere. Anyway, it has relatively high base stability at 62. While you'd think that's enough, it easily loses to auto rifles in short range fights because of the stagger from them. This is where stability would typically come in handy on a gun like this. Even though it has a lot, it doesn't seem to cut it. Since you really can't engage in a fight from too far off, most of the time you'll probably end up losing to auto rifles and better hand cannons, depending on if you're able to outplay them or not, I guess. This gun, while it's not terrible, is just not that strong for PvP. I'm sure someone can make a case against what I just said, but compared to most other hand cannons in the meta right now, this gun really suffers even with rifled barrel. Ghost bullets typically don't happen on hand cannons with rifled barrel or small bore, but they do on this one because the range starts off way too low for a hand cannon, which is sad because I really enjoyed the gun when I actually hit people. With Luck in the Chamber procced, you could theoretically hit one Luck in the Chamber headshot and 2 body shots and get a kill. That's a relatively decent time to kill, and is relatively easy to get that kill compared to hitting just 3 headshots. I know I talked the gun down mostly, but I encourage you to try it out. Maybe it fits your playstyle better than it fits mine, but I prefer keeping my distance in fights. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.